Hello everyone, it's Ali back here and I welcome you on my stream. As usual, let me just quickly walk you through what we are doing here and we will continue. So my streams are basically a way to show everyone how I work and learn publicly and gather some feedback as well. It's structured as a seasons, which like as a series, basically a TV series, and which where each season represents a long-running application or project, and each episode is an individual stream like this one. And currently we are at season 2 and episode 7, Polymarket season. And what we are doing here is we are basically building a market maker that will farm the daily rewards that are provided by the Polymarket or whatever. I don't know actually who pays for it, but there are daily rewards for the market making, for placing orders in the order book, and this is what we are doing for the last couple of episodes. And last time what we did is we implemented a couple of scripts. I think I haven't even pushed it yet, because we did not actually make them work properly yet. But yeah, what we did is we implemented this two scripts, one called select market, which basically by the provided market ID on the polygon on the Polymarket gives you the config that you can use here for later trading. We will automate that all that like in the future, but right now the rainy is Spain. Hi, hello, welcome. And yeah, so basically what we did is this script to select market. So basically from the given market, it just creates a config file for us to trade with. And there is another one called find best markets, which basically gets and lists all the available daily rewards here and finds the most suitable market for you to trade at and to earn rewards. And since it's all moving on a daily basis, let's just rerun the script again and see what it will come up with. And as you remember last time, what also we introduced is we started to go according to the roadmap here, the market making roadmap, and we have a lot of critical, high priority, low priority, and medium priority stuff that AI basically reviewed for us and gave us a suggestion, and we are going according to this suggestion and trying to implement them. And also, of course, we are not doing it blindly. We are thinking of our own, and we are trying to like think whether these are the necessary ones and whether we should do them. And also what we did so far is a couple of the critical stuff from here. For example, the splitting the position, because on the Polymarket you can split one USDC to 2 yes and no positions, and then you can use them to market make. So yeah, we have the script. We actually managed to split the position last time. Split complete, as you can see here, but then we had an issue that our yes and no balance actually did not appear after we did that. So let's see if we still have these tokens and if this market is still actually working. And if it is, then we can continue just working and actually paying rewards. And if it is, we can just continue on this market. If not, we are gonna have to merge our positions back into money and split it into other positions. So let's see here. Last time we did it, our positions were not shown. Like now you can see, let me show you just what's happening on the blockchain on our wallet. So this was our last call, split position 46 hours ago, and as you can see here, we spent 15 USDC to split into these two positions, but they are not shown here on our portfolio, which means that we did something wrong, and maybe we should have called that function from our safe wallet, or maybe we should send those to our safe wallet. I don't know, like we can theoretically yeah, let's first check at what I said before. Let's check if this market is actually still available, and capital gain tax on crypto. Yeah, I think it should be available. Also need to figure out if it's still paying the rewards. Okay, so this is the one. It still has the rewards, and yep, it makes sense that we continue with that one. And yeah, I guess we just let's just follow with the agent, and let it figure out what's happening here. Let's see what the context was here. Selecting Trump, so it knows about all this. I'm just checking whether the the context is available here for what we are doing, or we need to start a new session from scratch. We definitely better restart the open code, because there are 2 more versions were released since the last time we launched it. 1.1.4. Okay, switch session. Run the script, or okay, I now withdrawn. Oh, yeah. So as you remember, last time when we ended here, we withdrawn 15 USDC from the platform, but we were still not able to mint anything with it because it was different USDC. So we had to also swap it for a different USDC, USDC.E, and then we managed to split the position, but it still did not show up in our system. Let's check actually if this account ever holds any position. Probably it's just if, yeah, as you can see here, we have never held any positions before that. And let's check our wallet with where is it? I need to find where the wallets are located. This one is not even there. Why so? Okay, maybe this one. Yeah, so let's check this one. Polygon. And probably this is actually the place where we should have had our positions. NFT transfers. Yes, exactly. So, okay. So apparently we have to mint these positions from our from our safe wallet instead of our private key, I guess. So let's do that now and see. I'm really curious happening here. Okay, so basically withdrawn, and it also, yeah, that's crazy stuff. Look, when I asked to withdraw $15, 15 USDC, basically it was withdrawn from my safe wallet, then swapped, I guess, to this USDC, which is not usable at all now, and then we swapped it again manually to the usable USDC on the Polymarket. That's crazy. Yeah, so you know what we would better do, if we will be able to operate from our safe instead of our private key, that would be better. Then we will be able to execute transactions from our private key, but from the, like, impersonating our safe basically, or like from the safe perspective. And and then we will be able to just do anything on everything on the safe. We will have the USDC, right? Correct USDC E there, and also we'll have all the positions there. And now we need to send our positions, I think, to the market, so we will be able to do that, to use them. We need to send these two NFTs from our private key to the Safe wallet. But first, I would really like to check what's the setup of the Safe wallet, whether we are actually able to directly control it or not. And to do that, we need to open the Safe app, because here there is no ABI and we cannot look at it from the Polygon scan. Let's look at it from the Safe app if it will allow us. Okay, so what's going on here? We need to accept something. Okay, I have no data here anyway. Okay, so type the address here. Let's select the Polygon. Wow, so many chains now supported. Okay, let's go. So this is our Polymarket safe. And there is one signer, which is, yeah, nice. So we can fully control the safe actually, because we are the only signer there. So it's similar to the private key. Basically, we just need to pass all our transactions through the safe and it will be executed. So I think we need to connect something like Safe SDK in order to do that on top of our address that we are using. That will be great. Great update. Give me a second. All right, so let's just give it a name. I think its name is a funder, right? This is how it's called in the Polymarket documentation. So I'm just gonna stick to that. And yeah, we are here. And now if we will connect our wallet, we will be able to control it directly from here actually. And this is cool because I was afraid to send my positions in there before I was made sure that it's usable. This safe account was created with an unsupported base contract. The web interface might not work correctly. We recommend using the command line interface instead. Okay, yeah, doesn't matter. I think it's because of still uses the same master, I think, right? Yeah. No modules enabled. Okay, I wonder how we do the trade then. I think probably we just sign meta transactions that they relay. And yeah, you can see here we did the approval, we did the transfer. So I guess we signed that, executed. Yeah, we signed those. All right, that's actually very good news. This is much better than even using a private key, because we can just swap the owner here whenever we want, or we can just create a more secure setup. Having wallet abstraction and especially safe under the hood is a very good idea always. So let's stick to that. So let's just change our scripts then, so they can use the correct way to transact. And let's see if we need any funds transferred. So we got this 15 USDC. We can send it all, I guess, now to our safe, back to our safe. So let's do this. I'm just gonna clean up, okay, all my accounts, because I don't like the mess. It will just bring more mess. Okay, this token is there already, so let's just send it. Let's add our Polymarket safe. Okay, let's send all of our remaining USDC positions because we are not gonna need them anymore on this account. And also let's send all our positions, NFT positions basically as well. So this is gonna be these two. Just need their contract address and token IDs. So the contract address is gonna be this one, Polymarket conditional tokens. Let's add this one here. And does not seem to work. Let's open my other wallet. This may help. This gives you more granular control on what's happening. Contract, interact with contract one. Let's find the ABI. We're gonna have to type this manually. And we have now functions transfer, right? Run safe transfer or safe. Yeah, let's just do the safe transfer. Okay, so from gonna be us to it's gonna be our safe wallet. ID is gonna be it's one. And amount is gonna be this one. Let's see if it's working. The empty bytes. Okay, seems okay-ish. The recipient address is a contract address on a different chain. Different chain? Wait, how did that? Ah, okay. Yeah, you just check the. Yeah, we don't care. Wait, why the chain is Ethereum here? That's the problem. Let's go back. Yeah, we need to switch here to Polygon. All right. And now let's try again. Okay, we have Polygon here. Let's copy the ABI. Yeah, all this like I don't know. If you don't understand what I'm doing and need some explanation, just let me know because I don't think I'm gonna be doing like much of those anymore in the future. So it's just my old school approach to handle quick stuff with blockchain quickly. So just yeah, just nothing. We do all that like through the code now, but you know, it's easier for me to fix our mistakes first now like this, and then we will continue on doing everything with the code. Let me try again to send this. Okay, and 0 bytes. Okay, that's gonna cost us 3 cents. Transactions on Polygon increased drastically recently. Yeah, or at least everything seems okay. Let's send that. Also, let's see if the history here. Yeah, you see the history here now sees our actions, and this is cool because now we operate within the Polymarket's scope. Okay, so we send the first token. It's supposed to be 0 now. Yes, looks good. And let's do one more with the second token. Just need to change the token ID here, and the amount is the same. And we are gonna have our positions available on our account. I'm just gonna quickly fix the scripts now, so we make sure that it's being called from the safe instead of our private key. But I think we are able to run our market maker finally, like that. Let's see. Yeah, so you see our positions here are available now, and we can trade them and use them for our orders basically. And yes, we are gonna continue on this one today. Okay. Okay, we're done with this one. We are done with this one, and we're still gonna need save here. I think let's just keep it like this. And portfolio rewards all good. And here, I think we don't even need this anymore. Okay, so now I think we better start a new session. Also, I haven't reviewed. Oh yeah. This was in the last session, I think. Let's switch sessions first and see. Oh my god! Again, share session again. How the fuck is this possible? I just shared the session that I did not want to share at all. Why is it like a first suggestion in your menu? Why is it like, oh my god, why is it available by default? Sometimes I just don't understand people's minds. Any of you think that OpenCode should have sharing session available by default, just let me know. We can discuss this. But this is crazy, guys. Okay. I'm just speechless. Okay. So let's do it again. Switch session. So what we have here is from Monday, improving market maker with split position, and yeah, okay, this one. I just want to go back here and make sure that it's updated the market maker file correctly, because I don't think so. It seems that it did not. So here, let me just quickly review that. So it has a new instructions on how to run the market maker. And then here what was updated, like the flow here, how it works was not updated at all. So this is a different, like, it does not have the pre-flight sheet that we implemented last time available here. So I'm gonna just ask it to do that again. So what was updated here is the new configuration, another configurations that were just added recently, dry mode info. Yeah, all good, but Yeah, but we need some changes. Make sure that docs market docs strat. Okay, let's do it like this. Is up to date with the latest changes. No, there is no command like this anymore. Let's just stop it immediately, and I removed the command, by the way. So forget about it. But the how it works schema is definitely not correct. Of course, I wish that this model will be able to pick that up automatically, but okay, it's not schema, it's diagram. Different word, sorry. Just a Russian word for diagram. Yeah, I just wanted to have the documentation up to date. It's like not crucial, of course, for the implementation, but still crucial for the agent to be able to perform well in the future. Yes, so we change one to another one, which seems pretty good to me. Okay, so now it's done. And I think we are good to go. So one more thing, as I told you before, we are gonna start a new session for it. Current implementation of positions splitting, merging, token approval, etc. is slightly incorrect. And especially that it's being called directly from the private key. It must be executed from the safe account. Whoa. Actually, from the safe account. So please add the Safe SDK and fix that. Let's see how it will handle it. I think it should be good. GM to every newcomer. Hello. So the changes should be pretty easy actually. I think here in inventory, Yep. It is now sending the, where is it? Address. Provider. Delete. Oh, this one, CTF. So here everything is called directly on the provider. And I mean the execution, the read functions is okay, but execution is executed on the provider. So you can see here the new instance of a contract created with a signer connected. So instead of this signer, we should use the safe. It's probably there is a safe provider. I'm not sure, but if not, there is a SDK for safe, which you can just integrate here, and just instead of calling this function, you just will call like the generate type data and will be passed to the Safe SDK. So it's pretty easy. Pretty easy to do. But first, let me do one check. Maybe there is a. Is there? Ah, okay. Let's just leave it like that. Sorry, guys. Yes, please install the SDKs. This is actually really cool. You should learn, guys, if you don't know how to use Safe. This is a perfect thing in blockchain. Like, it's one of the best things they created so far. And you like use it forever for whatever you want. Use it for normal trading, for anything. Just do abstractions. You can make so many cool stuff with the Safe. You can put like a multi-signature on top of that. You can even remove the owners. You can create a ton of different modules and plugins and safeguards and so on and so on. This is pretty awesome. Okay, so it created a new file for safe abstraction here. I really like the way it debugs stuff. It's like going to the core, always reverse engineering everything. I like this approach. But it depends. Like sometimes it's easier to read some docs or examples, but yeah, sometimes you just cannot. Like if you work on a blockchain and DeFi, there's most of the time there is no documentation, or there is documentation which is completely misleading or wrong or for different version or something. So reverse engineering is your tool to go forever in our wild world. Okay, so it's supposedly done with this file. Also needs to change CTF. To test that, I think we are gonna have to create a script to merge tokens, and then we will split them back. So it's okay. Okay, we have it here already. Yeah, that's what I told you. So it just encodes the data, and then it will use it to call the safe functions. It removed the part with the gas increase that we did last time, but okay, let's see. Maybe it's handled by the Safe SDK, but I think it's just stupid. I don't think it is handled, to be honest. So it's updating the strategy as well now. Okay, so last check, I guess. Let's see meanwhile what changed here. Okay, so we just renamed the functions here and added a couple of more arguments. Okay, that's all good, I think. Now the last part, editing the architecture file. Okay, I think that should be it. Okay, not yet. Not yet, last change. And we have actually already pretty big architecture file, so we're gonna have to move this one into separate ones in the future. For example, like here, the description of all the utils functions, we can just separately put it in a different docs and keep the core principles here. And add some navigation for the agents. Okay, I think that's it. I'll just make a quick fix here because it's usually wait, no, probably it's intended actually. Okay, all done. I'm glad. So we will add all this to our page and let's test it. Since I already have positions split, I don't know what's the split it. Let's or is it like just split? I don't know. Since I already have positions splitted, let's try to merge them, and then I'll split them again. Okay, so it created some script for testing. And now it will use it. So let's see what will happen. There should be transactions happening on this address. Success. And let's see. Yep, you see here. Amazing, guys. We have a function working. Finally, something is working. Stream. Yeah, so here we have, let's take a look at the polygon scan. Here you can see that we merged 5 tokens of 5 positions of each token and got 5 USDC back. And now we are gonna run split again, and we'll split them into the positions again. All working. Finally, I will even push this code base now. Okay, so it says it's succeeded now again. Yep. So you see split position was called, and let's check our portfolio. Split merged, so you can see all that is now available here. We have the full history of what we are doing. Awesome, guys. I'm very happy. I think we can continue finally market making. We have positions now, we have tokens now, we can control our inventory, we can see our positions. So let's go and test it and see what will happen. Let me just make sure. Like, we still have issues, a lot actually, but yeah, that's not a problem. So I think we can delete this test file. We don't need it anymore. It passed the test perfectly, and I will push and commit everything we've built on Monday and today, just to make sure we never lose it. Okay, sorry, I need to authorize to my SSH key. Done, and let's push it again. Okay, it's done. Awesome. So now what we have here is we are basically doing this pre-flight checks, splitting the positions and so on and so on. But yeah, let's go back to our to-do. So we have this split position function. We implemented it. We have pre-flight checks done. We have inventory management, more or less, dry run, more or less. So now we need the real-time data, WebSocket for midpoint updates. I mean, let's see if the market move is moving quickly, or and no one is stream sniping me here. Then we'll just try to put some orders here and delete them immediately before we lose money. But see the activity here. Yeah, okay, there is not much of the activity here. So let's try doing that. And I think we will just go ahead and implement the WebSocket part because this is crucial. Now we have very rare updates, especially in volatile and high liquidity markets. We are going to be losing money if we are not reacting in time. So let's try and do this first. Oops. Market maker. Insufficient matic for gas. Okay. Some issues. Change matic balance check back to private key. Yeah, the problem is it's now also checking the matic balance on the safe, but matic balance should actually be checked on our private key, which initiates and pays for the transactions. So it will do a quick fix for us right now, and I'm gonna push it as well right away. My life is just now happening inside the open code instances. I have many of them open now, and crazy but very interesting, of course. So what it did now is change the function here, but it's just a yeah, it was just useless changes here, just naming. Private key in the cache key. Okay. Okay. Let me just not look inside. We're gonna do probably some security checks later on the whole code base, but yeah. Okay, so supposedly done. I don't like the implementations, but Okay, I think we're gonna spend too much time if we will look at all the implementations, unfortunately. So let's just proceed like this, and we are gonna have some improvement iterations later like we did last time. Okay. Yeah, I committed it without checking it, but let's just try it, check it again, right? So all good, all good. We have all the balances loaded here correctly, and now it placed two orders here and here, and they are not. Yeah, they're supposed to earn rewards. Minimum shares 20. Okay, that's the problem. Let's just cancel it. If we, yeah, we did cancel all the orders. So the problem is the minimum shares is 20, not 10, and or not. Let's check again. We have this check rewards as well function. Let's check that. Want to open orders. Size 10, minimum 20. Okay. So yeah, that's definitely a problem. We had our configuration wrong at the beginning. So problem is somewhere here. Probably this one. I don't know why we have this. Oh, okay. Yeah, makes sense. I'm talking balance 20 should be 20. So now we're gonna split more, I guess, because it was not configured correctly at the beginning. So let's run it again. Here we go. So split 5 USDC because we need more tokens, and now it plays the orders. Now let's check our rewards again, and we have both of them 2020 here, and kind of eligible, effective score 5.2. I don't know what does it mean, but somehow we earn money now. Yep. But you know, according to the documentation, our orders actually should be circled by some sheet. Let's see here. Yeah, here you can see that when your orders are earning rewards, you will see a blue highlight around the block icon. Maybe we need to refresh, I don't know. Oh yeah, it's here. Just needed a refresh. Earning rewards. Finally, guys, making money. But we might as well lose them because we haven't even changed the strategy yet. We just changed the approach, how we start things and prepare things and monitor things. But there is literally zero change in the strategy yet. So we will be effectively losing all we have if we won't do anything with that. And this is our next move. Yeah, so we still have 1 hour left at least, and let's do that. But I congratulate you guys. It's really cool. So first of all, what I want to change is definitely getting the information about the mid price from the WebSocket instead. So let's start a new session here. And you know what? For this sharing issue, actually, it's like fixable. I'm never planning to use the sharing, so I'm just gonna go ahead and open my general configuration of OpenCode, which should be somewhere. I think it's this one. Yep. So here is the thing. There, disabled. That's what I needed to do from the beginning. Because I just fucking hate it. Okay, now let's try if it works. Let's go to our previous session. There, not available. Awesome. Finally. Okay, let's switch to a new session. And yeah, what we have here, real-time data for midpoint updates. Okay, let's review current market maker strategy and the roadmap. I think the most logical next step is getting the mid price, is basically changing the flow or data flow lifecycle of the strategy, and getting the mid price or receiving the mid price from the WebSockets to React as quickly as possible. Oops. To switch agent. Wait. Oh my god. Sorry guys. Going back to this one. And just doing like this. Yeah. We're in plan mode now. What's happening? I don't know, looks like it's stuck. I'm just gonna restart everything and I'll start a new session, I guess. Yep, like this. Oh, now it's working. Oh, I see there is a sub agent running now, I guess. It's not so often when you see that actually doing it by default, but really cool. Yeah, maybe we can interfere as well. What do you think? Or we cannot. Cannot. Parent. So this is the sub agent that I'm looking at right now. The main agent just ran the sub agent for the research on how to use WebSockets. And sub agent is doing that and it's now finalizing its response, and it's gonna return back to the agent, to the general agent. Let's see. Yeah, it's still typing the output, which is gonna be the basis, I think, for the next actions of the main agent. Okay, so I think this one is done. Let's go up. Yeah, so our main agent is responding now, and it tries to how it's called, to show its work as the sub-agent's work as its own. That's funny, but yeah. Okay, I guess we're gonna have to read through that. Let's go. So now I have a complete picture. Let me summarize. Current state summary. Market maker strategy. The current implementation uses a polling-based lifecycle. Fetch midpoint, check the if rebalance is needed, midpoint move threshold, cancel old orders, place new orders if needed, sleep for refresh minimum intervals, repeat. Roadmap items related to your request. WebSocket for midpoint updates, WebSocket for field notifications, order book devs monitoring. WebSocket API availability. Polymarket provides the WebSocket API at market, book, full order book snapshots, price change, level 2 order book updates. Wait, ask. Okay. Proposed plan, a WebSocket integration goal. Replace polling-based midpoint fetching with the real-time WebSocket updates to react faster to price movements. Reduce API call overhead. Enable event-driven rebalancing. Architecture change. Yeah, so currently we have this main loop, get midpoint, should rebalance, cancel place, sleep, repeat. Sleep, eat, repeat. Love, sleep, eat, repeat. Then propose the WebSocket plus event driven, where is everything asynchronous now, I guess. And we connect to the WebSocket endpoint. We subscribe to price change, latest trade price, best bid ask, update internal midpoint, check rebalance threshold, trigger rebalance if needed. Yeah. Okay, questions for you. So yeah, so the plan is to create a WebSocket utility, WebSocket types, refactor the lifecycle, add the bouncing, fall back to REST API if something's going wrong. That's cool. Cool idea. Testing. Makes sense. Okay, before I finalize the plan, I have a few clarifying questions. Primary data source. Should we use best bid ask event or compute midpoint from price change? More complex but gives deeper insight. I think it's the question of how it's done. How it's done here. How do you calculate the midpoint? Okay, well, it depends on how midpoint is calculated on Polymarket, right? Do you know it? If not, then you need another agent to figure it out. Second question. Debounce strategy. When the midpoint changes rapidly, should we debounce with a time window? Max 1 rebalance per 5 seconds, or use a trailing debounce? Okay, just tries to always make me lose money. Rate limit order operations directly. Use a trailing debounce. Wait until price settles for milliseconds. Okay. USB. I can only afford a couple of milliseconds of delay. Otherwise, this task doesn't make any sense at all. Third one, hybrid approach. Should we keep backup polling loop that runs at a slower rate for a safety net, or fully trust the WebSocket? Yes, do the backup at current speed is ok. Also can be a assertion mechanism for checking whether our mid price is calculated. We cannot. Yeah, we just need to do that, I guess, during the development. Notes when you will test new midpoint. Make sure to compare them with HTTP values to make sure it's correct. Field notifications. Should we also subscribe to user channel for field notifications? Require us as part of this phase, or yeah, let's do that later. And the fifth, scope. We want this to be a pure architecture change, or also introduce new capabilities like order book depth awareness, dynamic thread adjustment based on the book imbalance, field tracking, and PNL. Only do this for now. Okay, so this sub agent is working again. I think at some point it will start asking us to give him permission to read the documentation, and we will do that. Okay. This is really cool that it's being done in the underlying sub agent. Yeah, I thought this season actually is gonna be quite short, but it does not seem so. Like, gonna take us some time, the understanding of everything. But I think we will spend more time trading on Polymarket anyway. So we are basically building a huge basis for us now that we will use later for all the other needs. Okay, so it figured it out that it's just a best bid and best ask divided by 2. Yeah. Okay, we need to go back to our main agent. Okay, so we have the plan. Oh, it still has some questions. Okay, let's switch to build and answer the question. So what's the bounce delay? Let's do, I don't know, 50 milliseconds for the start is okay. Um, yes, we can add the WebSocket library. How often should we compare WebSocket midpoint with the rest of validation? Just when you will test your implementation. Don't make it part of the code base. It's not needed. Okay, so now it will implement everything we just prepared. Here is the new lifecycle event-driven loop. So now our system will be reacting on the midpoint updates, which is mainly triggered by WebSocket. But there is a fallback, HTTP fallback. Yeah, still kind of slow. I wonder if it's faster in the cloud code. It created a WebSocket utility that supposedly connects to the Polymarket endpoint and is able to subscribe for the order book from which we can calculate the meat prices. Now it changes the market maker strategy, I guess. Yeah. Okay, even change the configs. I'm gonna have to. Yay! I'm gonna have to merge it now, I guess. I didn't want to, but it's okay. Yeah, that's gonna be the biggest change, I guess. Also, probably the strategy itself is too big already. Seems to me. Oh, okay, 400 lines is okay. But maybe it's gonna be time to decouple it. Yeah, I think that's gonna be it for the day after we finish with that. Because taking some time. It's very good update and very useful for us. But okay, so it's finished, I think. Where is it? There is a. Yeah, here. I told you it's gonna be huge. So it now like 600 lines instead of 400. Um, maybe we should. Maybe we should decouple it right away. So I guess it's wrong. Just makes more scripts to test on, my boy. And yeah, okay. Yeah, I think it just incorrectly decided on what's best bid and best ask. Looks so it always gives the mid price of 50 cents, right? Sorted incorrectly, yeah. Good night. I love your vids. They're helping me code my own Polymarket bot. Thank you, thank you. This is why I'm making it, so I can have my own bot and other people can have their own bots. So I'm really glad you like it. I would appreciate as well if you will be pushing some of your insights afterwards once you are once you are very good at it and you find some insights of your own that you can share, of course. As I said already before, I'm like doing it publicly, of course, is like less profitable because you just share your secrets, and this is basically how you make money on these markets. You just don't share your secrets. But I'm learning. I'm okay with sharing everything. By the way, no side gigs for me for now. Like, if I will, yeah, if I'll find something interesting that's not shareable, I will do. But okay, I think it's cool now. It's correctly calculating everything. Yeah, but for now we just share everything, and I think it's cool. Like, we built here mainly, you know, the strategy of market making is actually just one file here, like one folder here, and the rest is an engine which you can use for anything you want. And this is my main actually target, just to build the engine, and then the strategy can be whatever. And I think there is endless possibilities with them. Okay, so it tested and everything matches perfectly, and now it goes to the architecture. Probably for you will be interesting this functionalism 27. For you it will be interesting the part that we did today at the beginning, because like for me it was very exciting then where we used the Gnosis safe actually, this one, and just executed transactions from it. I think this is the crucial part of understanding all of that. And if you just control the safe, you control your account basically on the Polymarket. So yeah, let's go back. Okay, it's getting to an end. Then we will review. I like that it doesn't even check the current year, it just uses 2025. The last time it was 2024, like on last year. Crazy. I thought they have like some kind of timer available in the context. Maybe without a year. Save tokens, I don't know. Okay, awesome, it's done now. let's quickly review everything, maybe even test if it's testable. We still haven't changed our strategy, guys. Like 2 weeks passed already, but yeah, the preparation is very important as well. So later we'll be like floating on this boat, you know, because we are gonna have all prepared. Okay, so I hope, of course, I hope these are just my dreams, and what's the reality bringing us is the next thing we'll figure out. Okay, let's review the docs quickly. So the market maker changed its life cycle basically, and the main loop is now changed from the polling to the WebSocket event driven execution, and it's well documented here. So I'm skipping to the next part, which defines the new parameters of the configuration we have, and we are gonna just add those. They make sense totally. Here we have the roadmap updated with what we've just implemented, which is also cool. Next, the strategy here. Well, yeah, I wanted to change it a little bit. Let's do it right now. Looks good. Before we test, let's refactor strategy index and split it into files with fewer lines. It's too big already. Or maybe we should first compact. Let's compact, because our current context is at 84%, and it will start doing stupid things, as you all know. So let's change that. Let's prevent that basically. Oh my god, the WebSocket file here is like 650 lines, and all actually makes sense more or less, which is also crazy. Okay, I think we can keep this one probably. It's well documented in the architecture. Let's see. Yeah, it is. Okay, makes sense. Okay, but this one, I wanna shorten it. That's for sure. This is our main file. And here with this config, what we can actually do is make a copy here, quickly change the params like this one, just do it like this, like this, like this, and this one we can keep, or maybe like this, like this. This one could be here. 1, 2, and this one too. This one will be true by default, so next time we don't accidentally run it in the production. Let's commit this file like that, and then I'm gonna return our values back that we don't want to commit anyway. Looks good. Doesn't look here. Now we paste. Um, I don't know why that's happening, but okay. So when I remove the data, I did not save the file. That's the problem. Okay, let me do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We keep the rest. We save it. We add it. And now we can return the values back. Right? Yeah. So now it looks good. Okay, my helper came here. Meet Sasha. It's a junior developer of mine. I have Yasha, the senior one. He started developing in 2019. Okay, so strategies index is too big. Let's split it a little. Wow, we decided to make like 4 more files. Okay, better than one big one. Hi, Sasha. He loves to sleep here on my chest, but I'm vertical now for the stream, so she's not able to do that. So okay, it now creates new files here. What the fuck? Okay, so it just checks the defaults. Executor is here. Now there is a WebSocket and polling modes. And then the index will be an orchestration. And we will also need to update the architecture. Never forget that. Oh, sorry. I was prompted to permit. I did not see that. Okay, we did not earn anything. Maybe there is an endpoint which gives the earnings. I don't know. Try again. Like config here. No. something. Yeah, I don't know. Probably it's somehow calculated somewhere else. We actually need to be able to see these rewards in live. But yeah, like the reward API is not available. Last time we had to completely reverse engineer this page to see what's being called here. I don't think the API we use for rewards is actually official one. It's created for the front end. It means it can easily be changed anytime without any notice from the team and documentation. So need to consider that. We have less cash now. Why? Ah, okay, yeah, we created more tokens. Now we hold positions here, but you know, it's equal to $20 here anyway, because it just because oh, there is a merge button here. Wow. Yeah, because they are just mergeable. Okay, so both files are ready. And even index is refactored. And now it's just 100 lines. Cool. What about the new files? 7, 100, 200, 100, 100. Awesome. This looks better, much better already. Do it now. Now changed the information here about. Meanwhile, add all the files here, except for a config, which can be changed anyway. And the architecture is completed as well. Any changes needed in the yeah, we have one more documentation for the strategy which needs to be updated, and we don't have that in our rules, I guess, so that's why it's forgetting about it. Okay, awesome. So I guess let's test it now. Okay, we got the first one from the REST, second one from the WebSocket. it did not need a rebalancing. And now we have our positions here, and they aren't they? They're not earning anything. And why so? We need to refresh again. Yes, they are earning something. Okay. So now we are here. Where is my to-do list? Now we are here, where we implemented real-time data. And we can move all that to the done. And okay. You're gonna have to keep this one here. Yeah. So we have the real-time WebSocket updates on the mid price now, and we are earning the rewards still, but still our strategy is stupid and it might easily lose money very quickly. And actually I wonder, why do we put our orders so far from the, like, we use maximum possible spread, I guess, or not? Like, what's the less? But the midpoint should be 10.9 plus 6.5, right? Divided by 2, which is 8.7. And somehow we just use half of it. Okay, I think we can figure this out later. The efficiency of our orders, we can run the check rewards again to make sure that we are, yeah, the spread is 2.2 and maximum is 4, so basically this is what we use. I wonder why there is no fallback. I thought there's gonna be rechecking something. Maybe we need some changes in the code base, or maybe we need to just plan our next episode and go chill. I'm up for the second option, actually. Getting tired already a little bit. Okay, so let's commit that. Let's commit that first. It works. We tested it. It makes total sense now, and we'll figure out next steps. All right, so we're earning the money now, but yeah, it's still very risky, very risky, like super risky, like not worth it at all, really, yet. Okay, yeah, so what we have here is we are now reacting almost immediately. We are reacting in general. We are splitting the positions, and we are now putting the two-sided orders, which does not change anything in our strategy yet. And we still need to behave smart in case we will get some position on our balance at some point. And I think what we also need to do is run the two-sided market making, because there is a, like, I'm not as a fish in the water with the market making yet, you know, so I don't like really understand what we're doing at the end, at like in 100% right now. I'm still trying to figure it out myself and like just, you know, form some kind of vision in my head. But I think if now currently, as you can see, we are only market making the yes market, and if we will look at the no market, wait, what's this? Is it our order? No, it's not. We have only 2 open orders, but maybe it's actually a reverse order book, so maybe we actually don't have to do this. We'll figure out next. But I think here, if you have 2 order books basically, then Then yeah, if we have two order books here, then we have the no market as well. So as you can see, we can like merge and split positions, and if we will also market make on the no market, probably it will be better for us, like more stable. So we like in case we purchase something here, we probably might as well purchase something here, and then it will like, you know, somehow eliminate each other. Let's take a look at our roadmap. Where is it? Docs. Roadmap. So what we have here is alternative buy tokens first. Let's just remove this alternative. We're not gonna doing that. Inventory management. Positions limits. Yeah, this is what we need to still do. And two-sided quoting. This is probably what we need to do. But first we need to figure out, does it make sense at all? Or the order book is mirrored. What if check if the order book is mirrored for no positions, because it just looks so from their UI, but probably it's just, you know, bullshit. And if it is bullshit, then we can just send another orders. And I think it is a bullshit. So yay, look, we finally got our 1 cent, and we didn't even lose any money because we were doing it on the less volatile market. And this is actually one of the most profitable in terms of rewards markets, as you remember. No competition. Yeah, I don't know like how. Yeah, it's still not here. Okay. Anyway, we got our 1 cent, and this is cool, and this is really cool. So for the next for the next episode, we're gonna be doing two-sided quoting, that's for sure. Research and implement two-sided quoting, and this actually helps me a lot to plan upfront, because now I still have everything in my memory and context, and later it's actually really like much harder, not really hard, but much harder to get back into the context. Okay, and here we have a high priority issue, so stop loss threshold, max daily loss limit, field tracking, real-time P&L calculation, volatility filter, trend detection, dynamic spread widening during high volatility. And that's what we need, I think, because like right now we have a fixed spread, and it's quite big. It's like half of the allowed in the rewards. I would actually tighten it. But probably it's better to do that when we are more when we understand more what's happening inside our trades. WebSocket for field notifications. Yeah, what we wanted to do also the UI, the visualization part. But yeah, I guess there is nothing to visualize now of everything we have here. Later, when we will have some data saved and decision making based on the data, then we will visualize stuff. Order amendment instead of cancel replace, batch order placement for multiple markets, order expiration handling. Okay, I think we need to proceed with this one, with the positions limits. And inventory skewed quoting. So like we'll continue inventory management and basically finishing our critical, high impact, low, medium effort tasks. We'll just add it. Research and implement. Yeah, we just need to understand the basics, like what are we doing here. I think we should be able to always buy, and like as a market maker, our main goal is to, of course, we earn rewards here, but our main goal is to be able to buy and sell at any time. And for that, what we need to do is we need to understand what our buy and sell prices. And these are not the market prices. These are our internal prices that we have to define based on some kind of model we have. And we don't have any model now. So I guess next episode, we are gonna be building a model. And let's just try it here. Should we build a model for pricing? That's interesting. And also, like we are currently pricing this crazy market about gambling. There are some markets that are much more interesting. And let's take a look here. It's finance. Wait, crypto. It's crypto. So here we have what price will Bitcoin hit January 511. This is a May. This is a May. I'll just show you something that I haven't showed you before. Please. Yeah, so let's just figure out what's the resolution time. 511. What's this? What's 511 should be either like 5th of November or 11th of May. Why is this market resolving in 4 days? Like 111. That makes sense. Okay, let's check another one. Bitcoin price on January 7th. That's better. And it's resolving in like 46 minutes. And what you can see here is a very interesting thing. This is basically an option. I'm not sure yet which one, but look. So here we have like the price of the market, like the market prices, the fact that Bitcoin will cost something between something between, like, current price is 91. Yeah, we can check it here as well. 91,500. So it's bigger than 90 and less than 92. So we are in this range, and the probability for that is 98%. And you can buy this for like 10 for 91 cents. And here is basically it's exactly the same what's happening here. Here is the market pricing that the price will be above. The price will be above 90,000. Wait. Okay, we need to pick a different date. I'm sorry, guys. The 7th of January is like a 0-day option, which is not possible to determine now. Okay, so it's January 5th to 11. Okay, so it's basically January 11, which is, we can compare with this one. That makes total sense now. Okay, so the closer the price gets to the current to one of these options, then and better. Like you can see that they're betting here. The biggest chance here is that the Bitcoin will be below 90%, or 90,000, and the market is willing to pay 64 cents for that. Below 90. So below 90 means put option on 90 here, which is priced at 0.8%. So like there is a correlation. This is 100%. There is a like correlation of this and this, and the problem is this one resolves at 5 a.m. and should be resolved at 8 a.m. So the person who created this market, he either did it on purpose or just not educated well in terms of the options. But you can actually like hedge that with options, or you can arbitrage it. If you have funds on Airbit and funds on Polymarket, and you see that there is a difference in how market prices these two events, because this is also an event. This is like the option contract here that the price will be below 90 and it will start paying you. So here, if you buy this for 33 cents, and then you can earn up to $1, right? So it's like 1.33, so it's like $1.6 that you can earn on $1 if the market is below 90. And here you can actually earn much more. Like you can sell that. Oh yeah, maybe selling is what makes sense for that. But yeah, we'll figure out later. Like this is a really interesting topic. I would really like, and there is actually many discussion about this on Twitter, so you can just go ahead and tweet and read it now if you are curious. And I just don't have time for all this, unfortunately. Have many things to do, and but I will get to that. I'm just giving you a small sneak peek now, what we are gonna be doing next. But yeah. Okay, so we are done with that. We are still making money on this market. Let's update our rewards just to make our hearts warmer. We have 2 cents now, guys. Like we are getting there more and more. More and more. So now let's close our bot and cancel our orders. And yeah, now we are market neutral again without risk. Then we can go apparently sleep. We can go and relax. I can go and relax. You can go and continue coding on whatever you do there. And I will see you in the next episode. Thank you so much for visiting today. Thank you for your feedback, for sharing on what you're building. I'm really glad that these videos are, or these streams are finally bringing some positive impact, that some people are using it to code their own bots. This is actually like already a second or third feedback that I received like that, and I'm very glad that it's happening. This was one of the purposes why I started doing this. I like sharing. I like seeing other people building, and yeah, awesome good news for me. I'm pumped. So let's meet on Friday at 3 o'clock. Today I was a little bit late. I did not properly manage my time and forgot to eat in time. Sorry. So should be okay next time. Let's meet at Friday, 3 p.m. Central European time. Thank you so much. Don't forget to put likes, subscribes to everything. I have Telegram channel where I post immediate updates on everything. So just go there and also use that as a source of information for you, source of alerts and data. And let's meet again in 2 days. See you guys. Thank you again.